What's up, everyone? Welcome back. All right, let's continue on here. All right, gonna go check some temperatures. Yeah, that'll really bring down the mood. You know, a few deaths. You know, yeah, kind of brings down the mood just a little bit sometimes. But it's a hospital. What the fuck do you expect? Unfortunately, people don't just get to magically live forever. It'd be nice, but unfortunately, we're given a very limited amount of time to work with here on this planet. So, yeah. Sucks, but it's the way shit is. It's the way reality is dictated, I suppose. Ha! Roasted. Yeah, so sit down and shut the fuck up. Oh, that's what I'd say. But then again, I'm an asshole. So, at least I got that going for me.
今まで何度も入院したし、病気も全然治らなくて、もうこんなものなのかなって思ってたのに、もうずっとこのままで大人になっても健康にはなれなくて、入院と退院を繰り返すのかなって。そんなことバカな考えだって分かってます。いつか病気は治って元気になれるかもしれない。そのためにみんな一生懸命になってくれてるって。それは分かってるけど、でも退院してまたすぐ入院とか繰り返してると、治るって思わない方が楽かもって思っちゃうの。退院できてもまた入院するかもしれないし、その時が来てもあまりがっかりしないために期待しない方が気が楽だって。
Yeah, I understand her logic there.
けど私 味で分かってなかった。病院にいるってことや入院するってこと、治らないってことの意味が。
Not really any meaning behind things. I know people like to search for meaning in certain things, but sometimes bad shit just fucking happens. Sometimes you're just dealt a shitty hand. Like, we like to romanticize and fantasize about certain things as humans, but sometimes shit just is plain. Sometimes shit just is what it is. Sometimes there is no meaning. Sometimes it's just you were dealt a shitty hand. What I always like to do, even if I'm dealt a shitty hand on any particular day, I just say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I can. Some things are out of my control, but at a certain point, I'm going to do what I can to make the best of it and all that good shit. Because you only get to be alive for so long, like, on this planet and whatnot. Why not make the most of it? Even if you're dealt a shitty hand, fucking roll up your sleeves, work hard, and make it better. Or do what you can to at least enjoy what you do have, I guess. Or make the most out of any given situation. That's how I look at it anyway. So. I don't know. It's about perspective, I guess. But sometimes there really isn't any meaning behind anything at all. It's just bad luck. No two ways about it.
私の病気は今すぐ悪化してすぐに死んじゃうような病気じゃないから、今までそういう意識が薄かったんですよね。生死に関わる病気があることとか、人が死ぬことが病院では日常的だってこと知ってたつもりだけど理解してなかったんです。病気は辛いし、入院は不自由なこともいっぱいだけど、みんな優しい人ばかりだし、仲良くもなれたし、入院が結構楽しいって思ってた。でも本当は必死で死に立ち向かって生きるために戦っている人のための場所だって全然分かってなかった。
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, yeah.
私はお気楽にみんなと仲良くなれて嬉しいってそんな上辺しか見てなくて、仲が良かった人がある日突然いなくなってしまうこともある。そのことを実感しました。今更ですけど。前の日まで元気にしてて、手術して元気になるんだって言ってた人が突然いなくなっちゃった。
Yeah, that's how shit is sometimes. I mean, it was like that. It was like a couple years back when my dad was in that motorcycle accident or whatever. Like, I'm just going about my day all normally and shit, you know, doing my thing or whatever. And then I get a call from my aunt who was like, yeah, your dad's in the hospital. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, shit can change on a dime just like that. So, yeah. That was an interesting time, though. It was not exactly the excuse I was looking for to have the house to myself for like a good week and a half. But, yeah, I'm just kind of like, well, shit. Okay. So, yeah. Shit can change on a fucking dime, man. That's why you gotta live every moment to the fullest. That's why I'm sitting here in this studio playing this game, having some fun, drinking a tasty ass fucking soda. Having some fun, man, because again, you never know when fucking life is just gonna fuck you in the ass with a cactus. It just happens, and it happens fast, and it happens hard. It's an interesting metaphor. Anyway, let's continue on here.
り前に起こる場所なんだって思い知りました。
Yeah, what the hell do you think this shit was, a fucking clubhouse? Yeah, that happens at hospitals. People die. Does happen. Has been known to happen from time to time. But, you know, the other thing about hospitals is that people are also born in hospitals. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Well, most people are born in hospitals. So, yeah. Sorry, most people in civilized countries, well, I should say quote-unquote civilized countries, so-called civilized countries, are born in hospitals.
そう考えたらなんだか怖くて、私もそうなっちゃうのかな。家にも学校にも帰れないままここで。
Yeah, Ami, spoiler alert, everyone dies. It's going to happen. Hopefully not for a very long time, granted. But, spoiler alert, everyone dies. The end. That's how the story always ends. You die. There's not been a single person who has walked the earth who has ever lived forever. Now, there are certain people whose legacies have carried on throughout human history, beyond a doubt. So, they have a certain sense of immortality in that way, but no human has physically existed on this planet forever. That just doesn't happen. It'd be fucking cool as hell if it did. Granted, like I've said in the past, if I had the option to live forever, I'd absolutely fucking do it. Not even a question. I'd absolutely fucking live forever. But unfortunately, that's not the way that shit works. That's kind of odd, but alright.
確かに病院は生と死が隣り合わせでそういうイメージがあるよ。でもね、アミちゃん、私たちは患者さんが元気になってここの玄関を笑顔で歩いて出てほしいって願ってるし、そのために努力してる。アミちゃんたち患者さんは元気になるためにここにいるの。わかるよね？
Yeah, so feel better, damn it.
私たちができることは患者さんの治りたいと思う気持ちを手助けすることだけ。アミちゃんが治りたいって思わないなら誰もアミちゃんを治せないんだよ。だから諦めちゃダメ。やっぱりカオリンさんの手安心できる。この前は痛みが取れたけど今は心が落ち着く感じがします。
It's very poetic for a high school kid.
こんなことで落ち着けるならいくらでも撫でてあげる。私、この病院好きです。この病院の人みんな優しいもの。だからみんなこの病院に入院してる人みんなに元気になってもらいたいんです。そうだね。ねえ、カオリンさん、わがまま言っていいですか？
Depends, what the hell's the favor?
内容にもよるかな。
Ha!
なでなでして欲しいな。
Odd request? Like, is that a thing? Like, I see that in anime all the time, like characters patting each other on the head. Is that like a thing in Japan? Because I feel like that's definitely not a thing in America. Like, I feel like that's definitely not a thing. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. Odd request, Ami, but I mean, I'd do it, I guess.
なくて、ただキュッとしてなでなでってしてほしいんです。
Not sure why we needed that description of her shoulders, but alright. It's a fucking game, I swear to God. Oh, I appreciate her dedication. Can definitely respect that. That actually did startle me at first. I'm like, what the hell? Sound effect seems kind of loud, but alright. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. The fuck? A sentient brick wall? Oh, I wonder what that would be like. Yeah. Roasted.
なまずはこれな。ゴムかけよろしく。そういえば山之内さん、この間までやってた原稿はどうなったんですか？ああ、あれな。もう本になってるで。私、山之内さんの本見たいです。ああ、うん。ゴムかけ終わってからな。朝ですね。朝やね。
Yeah, that'd really suck. Having to go in on a day that you pulled an all-nighter. Like, I was up late last night watching NASCAR and fucking... Yeah, no, I'm really glad I didn't have to go into work this morning, that's for damn sure. Because I would have been a cranky bitch. I mean, to be fair, I'm a cranky bitch most days that I have to go into work, because it's just, ugh. You know, I hate this whole having to be an adult and making an honest living bullshit. When all I really want to do is just sit on my ass all day playing video games, but you know, society doesn't pay you for that, which is horse shit. Nah, actually, it's mostly just because I don't have any sponsors and don't have a whole hell of a lot of viewership at the moment. Maybe that'll change by the time I get around to uploading this, who the fuck knows? But at the time I'm recording this, I have like literally 0 benefactors, 0 sponsors, if anything. This whole operation of mine is a massive net loss when you take into account the equipment expenses, the expenses of, again, buying various controllers for systems, buying the systems, buying all the games, and again, just in general, equipment costs and shit, like, yeah, huge, massive net loss. Unfortunately, I do not make any money off of any of my operations. I mean, technically, I am monetized on Rumble. I'm not even monetized on YouTube because I'm just like, fuck that. I purposefully demonetized my own channel. So, yeah, but I am monetized on Rumble, but I make like, at most, maybe like 10 cents off of that, which I had never even bothered to cash in. So, it's like, what the fuck's the point, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday, though. But, unfortunately for me, probably won't be anytime soon. Oh well, right? What are you gonna do? Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling again.
Sawai, 今日は勤務何？お休みです。奇遇やな。うちも高級や。ほな今日は霧のええところまで高速できるな。
God fucking damn it.
そんな。Don't say 4 or 5. シノゴの言わんと次の作業に進まんかい。ゴムか。鬼。
Yeah, I accidentally jumped the line there. That was my bad.
ははは。鬼で結構。うちは鬼畜燃えないや。
Interesting.
とか言いつつ、ほれ、ギガミ S のみな。山之内さん優しい。沢井、腹減ったか？さっきからお腹の虫が鳴ってます。ああ、そういや。うちの腹の虫もわめき散らしとるわ。もう限界や。 食料も底をついた。買いに行こう。気分転換や。
Huh. Interesting. Don't think I've ever seen her wear that before.
はい。でもいいんですか？ええねええね。むしろコンビニ飯でこっちが恐縮やわ。あら、さわい。と山之内さん。藤沢、おつ。お疲れ様です、渚先輩。夜勤明けですよね。ええ、そうよ。見てわからない？病棟はどうでした？夜勤落ち着いてました？そうね、落ち着いていたわね。沢井が日勤で頑張ってくれたからかもね。ありがとう。こら、藤沢、沢井に八つ当たりすんな。八つ当たりなんかじゃないです。私はお礼を言っただけです。お礼やったら素直に言うたらええやろ。なんやのその嫌みったらしい言い方。
Good point.
女の子やねんから、もうちょっと素直になった方が可愛げがあるで。別に可愛げが欲しくて女やってるわけじゃありませんから。っていうか山之内さん、私も言いたいことあるんですけど、言わせてもらっていいですか？
Yeah, please feel free to get some stuff off your chest anytime. God damn it. I shouldn't have said that. Really shouldn't have, but at the same time... You know what? I need to have a serious talk with my producer about this whole me having a microphone thing, because... I really am just hanging myself at this point.
どうぞ。沢井は今勉強しなきゃいけない時期なのに、そうやって自分の都合に付き合わせるのはどうなんですか？ああ？
That's actually a fair point. Shit. Yeah.
アホらしい。そんなこと言いたかったんかいな。心配せんでも手伝ってもらいながら看護上のアドバイスもさせてもろてます。患者対応のポイントとかも含めてな。そういう自分はどうなんかな。飲みながらでも新人の沢井にとって有益なアドバイスとかしとるんかな。つうかできてんのかな。
Ouch.
そもそも自分かて新人と経験年数の差1年しかないやん。そんなんで有益なアドバイスなんかできんの？つうか新人と一緒にヘベレケになるわ。翌朝飲みましたって顔ですっぴんで仕事に来るくらいやのにな。
Wow. Damn. Both these bitches just going straight for the throat. Yeah, not in the fun way.
ったら遠慮せんと言うてええよ。あんたの反論なんかその場で叩き潰したる。他にもいろいろあるけど、今日のところはこれで許したるわ。ありがたく思うことやね。なあ藤沢。
Yeah, being in the middle of a bitch fight is not a place I'd ever want to be. I'd just be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. That's how that would roll. Yeah, what the goddamn fuck? No, definitely panic. Yeah, being in the middle of a bitch fight. Yeah, that's exactly the time to panic. There are very few times I'm usually fairly level-headed and shit, but there are certain times in life when you panic, and that is definitely one of them. Oh, damn it, they're really making me pick here? Oh, damn it, fuck! I mean, I kind of feel bad for Nagisa because, I mean, she's just getting trashed here. I kind of feel bad for her. I mean, granted, what she said about Nagisa was not entirely... She made some good points, but I feel like she was overly harsh, saying that she has no wisdom at all to give to her. Fuck! They're really making me fucking settle a bitch fight? Ooh! Son of a bitch. Wow, this might be one of the toughest decisions I have ever had to make. Oh, God fucking damn it. Okay. Again, she made some good points against Nagisa, like, yeah, probably do spend too much time getting drunk and shit. But again, to say that she hasn't helped her at all with nursing or doesn't have any wisdom to impart is a little overboard. And again, I feel really bad for Nagisa because she was just getting trashed there. Damn it! Fuck! Why does this game make me do this shit? Ugh! Damn it. Alright, I'm probably going to end up regretting this, but... Fuck, they're really making me do this. They're really making me settle a bitch fight. Damn it. I'm going to go with Nagisa on this one. Again, I feel too bad for her. Like, I got to defend her at least a little bit. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm hitting the A button. Let's do it. I don't know. That's a good point. Yeah, drinking is a good way to blow off some steam. You don't want to do that shit like day in, day out, granted. Drinking is better if you do it like periodically, like maybe like every once in a while or whatever. Yeah, have a few drinks. Not something that you want to do every day, though, because then it kind of loses its appeal pretty quickly. But every once in a while, grab a few drinks, get a little too wasted. Yeah, why not? Just be responsible about it. Huh.
だよね。看護師の仕事ってストレスたまるもんね。
Plus, getting drunk is kind of fun. Not gonna lie. But again, like I've always said, if you're gonna use drugs, do it fucking responsibly. Don't be a stupid shithead.
ストレスたまる上にわけのわからないことの手伝いまでさせられて、沢井かわいそう。
Yeah, but I have a feeling the other one's probably not gonna be super happy about that.
藤沢が人の趣味けなず、わけわからんっていう。
Kink shame.
それに沢井まで人の趣味をキモいっていう。うちは孤独や。
The crap?
私キモいなんて言ってません。でも藤沢がけなした時、一緒になってけなしてたやんか。
What?
私だって山之内さんの趣味をけなしてませんってば。ほんま理解は難しいけど、でも否定してるわけじゃないです。藤沢。
Okay, well, actually, this is turning out better than I expected.
藤沢、あんたもうちの可愛い後輩やで。チュする？チュしちゃう？
Okay, I think that's a solid point. I think we'd all win in that situation. I think that should happen, and we should get some illustrations and artwork for that. Yep, absolutely. That's my opinion on that, in case anyone was curious. Yeah, I've got issues. Anyway! Yeah, I'm definitely not this time. Nope. Go at it!
そんなに嫌がらんでも傷つくわ。私の唇は山之内さんの気まぐれで奪われるほど安いものじゃないんです。ああ、はいはい。そりゃ悪うござんした。 渚先輩も夜勤でお疲れでしょ。早く休んだ方がいいですよ。沢井はいい子ね。その素直さを大事にしてね。はいはい、見せつけんのはそこまでな。一人もんには目の毒やから。ほら、コンビニ行くで。空腹も限界や。じゃあ、渚先輩、失礼します。ゆっくり休んでくださいね。うん。藤沢ももう少し余裕を持てれば一皮むけるのにな。
Oh, this is interesting. This is actually a new location. I don't think we've seen this artwork before. Interesting.
いや、独り言や。気にすんな。
And I won't, because I ran out of my drink actually a good, like, few minutes ago, so gotta keep my throat fresh so I can keep making smart-ass comments, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab myself another drink. So, folks, stay tuned. We'll see what happens next. Until then, peace out.